G'day viewers, well, it's been a little bit of a couple of days since I made my last video, but I'm just playing with this old little cheap ass nasty Chinese car alarm system. This is a horn from it, just so that those little nasty autobahn jobs. I just kept the horn itself, taken the horn module out, and I'm going to just wire the speaker up because it's a pretty crappy car alarm anyway, and I'm never ever going to use it, so take this horn module off and wire the speaker straight up so I can use it on the stereo. So if I'm working outside in the shed somewhere, I'm far away where the radio is, and just have this plugged in on the top of on the roof or something like that. It could be a good weatherproof outdoor speaker. It will sound pretty crappy because it's only meant for screeching and high frequency, but it wouldn't be too bad for radio. I'm just doing a bit of messing around, plugging the output of this stereo into the secondary of my mic. I've rewound it again. This time I did a much better job putting that winding back in. It's much neater now, so and more compact, very tight. It's actually working more efficiently now. I'm not going to shorten out that again. I've got some heavy duty diodes here. I rectified it properly, full wave. Because those diodes, I don't think they did very much of a good job how to set up how I had it before. I only had it half wave. That's very crude, so I full wave rectified it. But they're not going to take the current if I short that. They're not going to take 200 amps, no way. So I'm just using that to run this soldering iron. It's good enough. So let's see if I put some sound through the secondary. You can hear something. Now if I put this plug, I should get some voltage out of this. Yeah, I'm getting some volts out of that. Now, the output of a stereo is obviously DC, and transformers are designed to work in AC, but that's why it's not really doing anything. Now let's try in the input of the primary. Obviously don't plug it in, it'd be plain stupid if you did that. Try and just get it out of the way. I've covered this up with heat shrink tubing too, just for extra safety. Let's see if that happens. Alright, I don't think the primer's going to do anything though. It's only designed to have 240 volts input. Turn the radio on. No. Can't get no sound out of the primary. It's designed to have 240 volts only. But yeah, I'm just going to connect this up, plug this in, get the soldering iron going. It's actually gotten much more higher, more efficiently. And it's actually overheated my soldering iron. That's how efficiently that was working. So yeah, it's melted that a bit. So once that dies, I'm going to invest in a new soldering iron. So yeah, plug this in and get the soldering iron going. I just hook this up to the stereo, see how good it sounds. Okay viewers, let's try modulating it, see what the audio does with the speaker. Should work. Very crudely connect that one. Oops, that wasn't a very good connection. It works. Yeah, it's working. Just got to get a good connection. Try some bass. Yeah. It works as a good speaker, has its limitations, but as an outdoor speaker or for something entertainment area or PA type thing, it works pretty damn good. Just like a cheap version of those school PA horn speakers. I kept that as an outdoor speaker. It's pretty powerful. Now I've got to try and modulate some flybacks. I won't get much of an output on these though. And there's my inputs. I connect my input up here. I found that these are the inputs. So yeah, let's plug it in. So I'll wire it up. Okay, viewers. It's working. Let's see if I get anything on this output. Got some car audio antenna cable here. Oh, a little tiny arc. The more power I put through this, the bigger the spark I get on the output. Bit hard to see, but that one's most definitely the output. Get a tiny bit of audio on that little spot on the arc. If I drove that properly, I get that as a modulated plasma speaker. Let's try this one. This is an LG from a rear projection TV, so that usually drives 3 CRTs like that. So I think the output of this will probably be 90,000 volts, because it goes to a splitter and it puts 30,000. Yeah, it splits it into 30,000 volt connections to the tubes. Now I think that's the ground there I've measured, or I've worked out. Positive and negative are there. Those modern flybacks are a lot harder to drive though, that's the only problem. It's a good quality Japanese flyback from a 1980s National Quintrix TV, the old National Panasonic, so yeah. Let's see what difference it makes when I wire this to the speaker output of the stereo, see what it does. Okay, I've always got some music playing. Equalizer helps a bit till the connection breaks. The more bass I put through it, the better it works. Yeah, it's got a bit of a spark here. Bit hard to see, but I'll see if I can. This little connection here wasn't sticking out, it works pretty good when I touch that, so. Yeah. Well, that little spark was modulating the voice. It was working as a very crude form of plasma speaker, so I'm going to see what that AC flyback on there does, see how that sounds. So yeah. Alright, we also got the flyback of this old 4K TV chassis plugged in. The old AC type flyback, the highly sought after type. I just touched the chassis while I was holding this and I got a nice shock, so the camera probably won't pick this up, but we'll see what I can get. I'll get some modulation of the spark. Yeah, barely visible. Oh, we're also going to plug this thing in. Oh, that's nice and louder. Spark's no bigger though. No output. No, the output's very low. Okay, viewers, so that flyback got a little bit warm doing that. It smells like custard for some stupid reason, so whatever they use is lacquer on that thing. I think that thing there's a voltage tripler, so that's pretty useful to have too. This radio's back on now. I'll see if I can power this inductor up. Inductors make good little speakers. It's got a Nokia capacitors on it. It's all pretty good quality stuff for a filter. Big Sprague filter capacitor, multi-stage. Alright. Let's see what else I could try. Car horn. That might be interesting. Okay, viewers, let's turn the volume up. Now this type's an adjustable horn. The centerpiece is like a thing where the horn bottoms out, you can adjust that. And this flex is a little diaphragm inside the horn to how much it can connect. There's a little set of contacts in here that cause it to vibrate, intermittently break contact, which makes this gives off that sound of the horn. You can remove that too. I could put a big horn thing and like a big cone of it if I wanted to. Let's try some adjustments. There you go. Not bottoming out now. This is from a 1981 Daihatsu handy van, so any older car, 70s or 80s, will most likely have this adjustable horn. Modern disc horns aren't adjustable, so you won't be able to adjust it to the sound of your stereo. The voices sound kind of funny. Adjusting this big screw. Contact brakes. Adjust this screw here and they get contact back again. There you go. Okay, viewers, well, let's try a hairdryer. Tear up the bass. Cool. Whoa, the bass really helps. The bass helps a lot. Let's try putting power to the heating element. Cool speaker. Alright, let's try the opposite end of the heating element. The heating element's working as a speaker, so as a motor. That's kind of cool, a motor speaker. That's kind of cool. That's kind of. I hope I don't get that for copyright. So it's pretty cool and interesting how this. I think this is the only type of motor that works. So if I try this as an ordinary electric motor, like a modern one, don't get much luck. It doesn't actually spin up very good, but this one here is actually giving me quite good results. It's a fan speaker. Let's get a bit of antenna here. And a better antenna I can tune into some more stations, something that's got heaps of bass. Get some talking. There you go, viewers. Thanks for watching.